This will do.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm really not that much of a fan of the Invincible TV show. Love the comic to death. Probably the biggest fan out there. But the TV show has... Okay, I'll give it. Season 1 was a really good adaptation of the events, just the way they formatted them, and the animation was beautiful. But Season 2 kind of fumbled the bag a little bit. Just by changing a lot of things I felt didn't need to be changed. And, just the overall animation got a little worse, especially in Season 3, is when I really started almost hating on the show. And a lot of other people did. They started talking about how the animation sucks and that it's mid. It's something I'm a hater, but I'm not. I'm really one of the biggest fans, but I really dislike the TV show. And when this little snippet came out of... My favorite part of Invincible, spoilers, is the Invincible War to the Conquest fight. That is my favorite section of Invincible. I believe that it can't get better from that. Like, it's peak Invincible. And when I saw that adaptation of my favorite panel, I nearly died. And listen, I know that's probably not the full clip, but they literally are flying PNGs in some of the shots. And, like, I really wanted a one-on-one adaptation. I know adaptations change things and everything, but I really was not pumped up for it. Until...
This is what a prison on your world? Pathetic! I wouldn't even keep you as a slave in my empire! After a year in a Viltrumite prison, I could use a warm-up. I've killed you before, and I'll kill you again. Best tiger. What chance do you have against me?
Now, let me tell you, that meant something to me. The one thing I wanted to see get adaptation was the Invincible War because, like I said, my favorite part of the comic, but it could have been 10 times better. They shrunk it down to one issue, and I know the Invincible show really lets to expand on it, and that looks like what it's also doing in that trailer. Like, a lot of that wasn't in it. The Invincible War was extremely rushed. I really think if the Invincible War split up into even 10 more issues, I would have died. Giving individual fights, because... Listen, Wexplode's gonna die. My skeleton. Like, if that fight and the team was given a whole issue, and then Wexplode makes a sacrifice, that would have been so much more impact. I mean, I still was really sad when Wex died, but if the sacrifice was, like, more built up, because it kind of just... The Invincible War cuts from, like, day 1, day 2, and I love it. But if it was, like, an actual war, similar to the Viltrumite War... Because the Viltrumite War is split up. If it was similar to that, it would have been so much better. Literally, the Invincible War Aftermath, which is like what they called the Conquest fight, was longer than the actual war. And the show really likes to expand on things like that, and that's what it looks like it's doing. Even if the animation, it does look like they saved it a lot. I'm still hoping for that Conquest fight to be peak. I really am excited for this. I don't think it's going to live up to the comic, because the comic is my favorite thing ever, and I'm biased, okay? The TV show is probably better than I'm giving it credit for, and I'm biased. I'm just going to admit that. I'm biased. I really hope they give more time spent with each mark, more individual fight, and also Tech Jacket, Astounding Wolfman. Everyone said they're not getting the rights for it. Everyone said they couldn't do it, and no one expected them to be in it. What are they doing here? More on Tech Jacket, because I fucking love the Tech Jacket comic. That was so good. I read a little bit of Astounding Wolfman. I still really need to finish it. But those two characters are something I did not expect. I really hope they get the full fight. And come on, guys. Astounding Wolfman and Tech Jacket TV show. Please. which I hopefully means that we're going to see Tech Jacket in the Viltrumite War, which I'll probably think is Season 3, Season 4 territory, around there. But the Invincible War, some of it, like that first intro clip, I wasn't really digging, but then once we saw this clip, I was really excited. I like how they're all played by, I'm not thinking of his name, Glenn from Walking Dead. I like how they're all played by him, but they give him, like, different voices for each one. Although, some of these designs are not it. I have to talk about it. The way they changed some of these guys, like long-haired Mark, and some of these look a little goofy, but it's okay. I keep on going, fuck. I expect the Daredevil video coming soon, but that was a little side tangent. Overall, Season 3, to me, has not lived up to how I liked it, but that's also because I'm biased. I'm going to be honest, I'm biased. But even Oliver fighting the Mongols when he busted out of the Mongol, yo. But I know they couldn't have done it as much detail, because I can't be comparing comic panels to actual animation where it has to move. I know this. Guys, I know I'm biased, but that thumbnail is going to get so many repeat clicks. But I really don't like how they're adapting it. Fuck, I couldn't think of the word. Even like the prison scene, like I'll give a comparison of when Omni-Man and Alan punched the one dude in space. Like the comparison, like the impact of it, it's just like looked so much different. It's also kind of weird how I don't know if they did redesign Battle Beast, but I feel like they redesigned Battle Beast a little bit from the comic to the show. Also, just I feel like the blue suit is a little, I think it's a little too bright, but that's just nitpicking at that point. I don't really care. But I'm really excited for the Viltrumite War tomorrow. Invincible War. I really think it's gonna blow up the internet, and then the Conquest fight the week after is going to be peak. I think the Wexplode death, spoilers, will shock a lot of people, because the way, because if you don't know, Shrinking Way was a guy, and he died in the comics. Well, but Shrinking Way survived, and they were giving them Wex and Shrinking Way, like a whole, like, dynamic duo thing, and they were, like, gonna date, and then it's gonna be so sad when Wexplode kills himself next episode, unless they don't kill him, which would be shocking. Kind of hope they do. Not that I love Wex, but, like, I feel like it was a very good death, and we kind of needed it, because everyone just kind of comes back in this show. I like that they're adding some stuff, like the flying car scene with Paul. I don't think that was in the comic, but it's been a while, so I could be just lying. I hope they show Thwag at the end of the season, even though it wouldn't really make sense, but I feel like just to tease him, because he's going to be in the next season, without a doubt. The way they end the Invincible War episode, the episode tomorrow, has got to be Prepare for My Arrival Warm. It's just so iconic at this point. Everyone's spamming that across the internet. I hope they show Conquest in the last episode, even if it's for like a split second, but me waiting for that fight next week is going to be crazy, because the Conquest fight, it really is what got me into Invincible. Like, I loved Invincible before that, but that fight was, like, actually amazing to me, and nothing will ever get past it. And I know that the show's not going to look past it, but I really hope they put a lot of their animation budget into it, and it looks good and fluid, because I feel like the characters, like, my one gripe with the animation is that the characters are too rigid. I know it's adult animation, but at the end of it, I know it's not going to live up to the height that the final Conquest fight was. That could have been the final fight of the entire series, and I would have loved it. Well, like, not, but, like, same quality. I'm really excited to see it. I know the fake Adam Eve death is going to scare everybody, even though it's going to be in the same episode. I know they're adapting the Conquest fight. They have to. That's what they're building up to. It's, like, almost conformed at this point. No, I'm excited for the Viltrumite War. I hope they add a lot of stuff. I'm just trying to stretch this video out to 10 minutes at this point and yapping about nothing. But, yeah, Invincible, I don't know. I don't like the show. I love the comic, and hopefully that thumbnail got clicks. But, yeah, that's about it for this video. Expect the Daredevil video coming soon, then probably another video talking about when the episode comes out. I also wanted to do an Invincible, like trying to redo the war video, but I never really got a script down for it. So maybe I'll do that in the future. But yeah, that's about it.